Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new chapter of Unhealthy Obsession, written by Fiery_Passion on AO3. This will be Chapter 4, Chapter 3. Summary: Shimura goes to work and discovers a letter left by his biggest fan. Shimura finished up getting his hero costume on and headed out. He was feeling a little bit more confident about going into work after last night, since he was pretty sure that Halliway Path wasn't going to give him the creeps like it was in the past. He walked into the agency and went straight to work. Any type of work he needed to do, he got it done as quickly and efficiently as possible. Mount Lady and Kamui Woods walked by his desk, Mount Lady being a little giddy, while Kamui Woods was his regular, serious demeanor. "Hiya, Dust!" Mount Lady chirped, putting her elbows on his desk and setting her chin on her hands. Shimura looked at her and quirked an eyebrow. "Hey, Mount Lady, do you need anything?" he asked. Neither her or Kamui really talked to him often outside of the battlefield, since Shimura mostly just stayed to himself, and neither of them really pushed him to interact much, which he appreciated. "No, not at all. There's actually something she wanted to give you," Kamui answered, side-eyeing Mount Lady, who rolled her eyes and grinned as she looked back at him. "Oh, come on, Kamui. You want to see how he react to this just as much as I do," she chuckled, causing Shimura to be a little shocked. "Wait, what do you mean by that?" he asked suspiciously. It's not that he didn't trust his coworkers, he just wasn't used to talking to them at all, off the battlefield, so he was a bit wary. "Well," Mount Lady started as she pulled out an envelope. "This came in the mail for you. We checked the return address and there ain't any, so that means—" She looked at Kamui, who sighed and continued with the sentence. "It's most likely from a fan." Shimura sat there, shocked. He never tried to get any attention in the slightest, so he never really got any fan letters or anything remotely like that. To add to how little people normally notices him, he mostly hangs back to destroy pieces of fallen buildings people were trapped under, so he's not really big and flashy like most heroes. Which leads to him being sidelined commonly, which he didn't mind in the slightest, as he's not the kind of person anyone should look up to. He took the envelope and looked it over. It was a simple white envelope. It was kept shut with a little heart sticker. He looked up at Kamui. "This isn't some trick, right?" he asked, wanting to make sure Mount Lady wasn't playing some kind of joke on him. Kamui shook his head. "Nope, not at all. This is completely true and real." "So, how do you feel?" Mount Lady asked expectantly, as though she could probably guess the answer in a matter of seconds. "Well, I feel surprised, to say the least. I never thought I'd get one of these. Not too happy I did, all things considered," Shimura answered nonchalantly, not feeling like sugarcoating things too much. "Why is that?" Kamui asked, causing Shimura to side-eye him.
I stay out of the spotlight for a reason. I'm not the kind of person anyone should be looking up to. I'm self destructive, I've got terrible coping skills, anger issues are abundant, self control levels are shit, and there are plenty of other things that no one should ever aspire to have,"
he answered dully, not wanting to go over this again.
"Well, aren't you gonna open it?"
Mount Lady asked with a slight chuckle, causing him to give her an unamused look.
You're gonna read over my shoulder, aren't you?
"What? Pfft, no, no, I would never." One look at Shimura made it very obvious that he wasn't buying any of this. "Okay, look. Someone can put a heart sticker on a note and not catch my interest. Come on." Both Kamui and Shimura let out a laugh, the latter shaking his head as he did so.
You're not reading over my shoulder. If you want to figure out what's in it, just try and guess by my expressions,"
Shimura sighed, vaguely annoyed.
Alright, I guess that works.
She grumbled out, before getting all excited again and pushing him to open it already. Shimura shrugged and opened it. Taking out the note and unfolding it, he quickly started reading. It read, "Hello, Dust. Thought I should send you this, considering our last meeting was kinda brief. Sorry if I scared you with any of that. I just couldn't bear the thought of someone touching you like that ever. I've been watching for a while now, just keeping an eye on you to make sure no one ever tries anything ever. I've been wanting to actually meet and talk to you for so long, so it kinda sucks that when I finally got to, it was under such circumstances, some prick putting his filthy hands on you. I hope you won't mind if I try and shoot that shot a second time. Anyway, I hope this letter finds you well, and that you don't mind me sending this in at all. Love, your favorite fan." Shimura could feel his face heat up as he read it, feeling a little embarrassed, remembering that event and their interaction there. There wasn't a doubt in his mind that it was Spinner who sent this letter. After all, what was talked about in the letter was what happened between him and the reptilian man. Mount Lady quickly picked up on his flustered demeanor and made a grab for the letter. Luckily, Kamui was able to delay her, and Shimura moved quickly.
Hey, no, you're not reading this.
Shimura stated with a slight snap, pocketing the letter.
Oh, come on! You can't expect me to not get curious when you get all flustered from reading that letter,
Mount Lady retorted, feeling a bit disappointed. It doesn't matter if you're curious or not. If it's enough to get him flustered, he probably wants to keep it private, Kamui reasoned, vaguely agitated.
All right, fine.
Mount Lady sighed. Both her and Kamui left him to do his own thing, which Shimura appreciated since he was slowly getting to his max when it came to social interactions. As he continued throughout his day, he started to get more and more worried. Spinner may not be the worst villain, but all of this was starting to get rather concerning. He knew his patrol route well enough for him to be watching him constantly. He knew where he lived and how to break in while knowing what was a safe amount of noise to not wake him up. And he knew where he worked, even if that last one was as disconcerting as the other two. When adding it to the pile of what he knows, it all the more concerning. He probably even knew who he considered his family and where they lived. He decided that he'll be having a little chat the next time they meet, making a note to grab some energy drinks, as he guessed it may be tonight. And there we go. So that was the fourth chapter. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry the updates are a little slow recently. Um, anyways, life happens and it sucks. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all in the next chapter, which should be up on Friday.